And I'll tell you this, the secret to saving money is deciding and taking massive action. So you decide how much you want to save. The massive action includes couponing, but it also includes meal planning. It also includes strategically shopping. And it also includes you looking at your budget to say, there's 2 people in my house and we're spending $700 a month on groceries. I only want to spend $400. So I tell my clients, then you set your budget at $400 and you force yourself to stay under it. So instantly you've saved $300, because if every month you spent $700, but this month you're spending $400, you take that $300 and you put it wherever you want. So
hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of the Honest Plan Podcast. I am your host, Tiana Hicks. And I always say, today I'm so excited, but I am excited because I just love being able to bring other entrepreneurs, other powerhouse, other women that are like killing it in the finance space and just are able to teach us how to level up either in our careers, in our entrepreneurship journey, or with our money. And today I am joined by Krystal Sharp, who is also known as Krys The Maximizer, like on everywhere, YouTube, TikTok. I'm like, girl, you're on all of the things, So I am excited to be joined by her. She is a money savings strategy coach, and she is like the bomb when it comes to couponing. So she teaches people how to coupon. I know one of the things that you brag about is that you have not purchased toothpaste in years. And here I'm like, okay, listen, teach me the sauce, because I spend $3 to $4 on toothpaste all of the time. So I will not continue to ramble. Krystal, welcome to the podcast. Feel free to introduce yourself.
thank you for that warm welcome. Well, hi, everyone. As Tiana said, I am Krystal, aka Krys The Maximizer. I'm a money savings coach, and I help women be intentional with their money by couponing, budgeting, meal planning, and strategic shopping so they can live the life that they love and reach their big financial goals. I've couponed my whole adult life. So people will ask, how did I start? What made me start? I was a broke college kid. I was just entering college, and I had to pay my own bills. I had to pay my own way. I had all these student loans to show for it. And I saw extreme couponing, which is completely fake, by the way. And I was like, well, my mom used to coupon on this show. All these people are couponing, like, let me try it. So I started when I was 18 years old. So I don't know how not to shop with a purpose. I don't know how not to be frugal. I don't know how not to pay full price for stuff. So it's like a part of me. It's really my identity. And after I was couponing for 10 years, so in about 2018, I started my YouTube channel. And that's how I started my social media journey in becoming like a money savings coach, because I cannot in good fashion teach you couponing without budgeting, without meal planning. And couponing is basically strategically shopping. So I've been full-time doing this since August of 2019. And it is quite possibly the best job that I've ever had. I'm right in the place where I'm supposed to be. I was telling Tiana before we hit record, like, I can't even imagine going to work for someone. And I'll tell y'all this, it has not been easy. Like, negative bank accounts. My business is a pandemic business, so the cash flow is not always there. That's just being honest. Yes, your girl got an SBA loan. So it's like, it has not been easy, but I would not trade these low moments for a steady 9-to-5 paycheck ever. Like, my running joke is OnlyFans before I ever clock in somewhere. Like, seriously.
Period. Let me sell the feet pics or whatever you have to do, because corporate is hard. It's hard. Yeah. Trust me, I completely understand. So we're going to get into, dissecting the business side of things too, because I love talking about, money saving strategies. And I also love to talk about, okay, what is the background of like your business and how have you been able to sustain yourself? I know you talked about like SBA loan and how hard it is. So we are definitely going to dig all up in this. So if you guys have any questions, because you guys, we're streaming live on my Facebook group with the Paycheck to Pocket Club and on TikTok. So if you guys have any questions, let us know and we will answer them as we continue. So first, Krystal, when I think about couponing, and I even see it sometimes like with trolls on your TikTok, and you are quick to address it, I feel like sometimes couponing gets a bad rep. Like people think of it as being cheap or taking up too much of your time. So how in the world, like, do you, I guess, talk about that misconception of you being cheap because you strategically shop? And what are some ways that we can like coupon, but not have it take our entire, Sunday night? So yeah, let us know.
So I'm definitely not a hoarder, and I spent 3 minutes dissecting why I'm not a hoarder. So I am a strategic shopper. So you see all this stuff behind me, but it's really not as much as you think.
Yeah.
So what I do is I teach my clients, you first start with what you need, then you go over how much you use of it, and that will determine how big your stockpile is. So I'll just use the toothpaste as an example. So in my immediate household, I have my daughter and I have Bae, who is my husband. And then I also take care of my mom, my sister, and then my dad's. I give them stuff sometimes when they need it. So I really take care of 6 people when it comes to household and personal care. Each of my family members, we all use our own tube of toothpaste. We each use one. On average, it takes us 4 to 6 weeks to use one tube. So I round down to 1 month. So each of us needs 12 tubes to get through the year.
Yes.
So 12 times 6, we need somewhere around like 70 to 80 tubes to survive. There's only 35 up here and it's May. So when you strategic shop, that's how I am for everything. How much do you use? Determine how much we need. So over here, your girl has her toilet paper and paper towel stockpile, which is super low in my opinion, but we go through like a pack and a half of toilet paper every month. So I need like 3 12 packs to get me through 2 months. And then from there, you decide how big of a stockpile is it that you actually want for each item. We each use a different body wash. So hypothetically, I need 72 toothpastes. We need 72 body washes. You use 1 per month. Yeah. So when you break it down that way, this really isn't that much because it looks like a lot, but there's only 6 of these. Only Bae uses those. There's only 7 over here. Yeah. That's really not a lot when 3 people live in this house and I ship stuff to 3 other people.
Yeah.
So that's the hoarder conversation. Something that you can do is you can save hundreds of dollars a month just from your phone. Couponing is no longer get a giant bag, go to the newspaper, dumpster dive. You don't even need paper coupons to save money. Okay. You need your phone. My biggest tip for you, download all the store apps you shop at. So CVS, Walgreens, your local grocery store, Target, BJ's, Ulta, Sephora. If they have an app, download it. If they have a free rewards program, use it. If their app has coupons, clip any coupon that you think you might buy. So when you get to the register, you put your phone number in, the discounts will come off. We went to Publix the other day and my daughter typed my phone number in and we saved $5 because they had a special like spend 30, get 5 off. But because I always clip the coupons in the app, we always put our phone number in, we save $5 just for grocery shopping. So you really have to be intentional about what you're buying and clip those coupons on your phone.
Oh, okay. Because see, listen, I had a very, very limited experience with couponing, but it's because I just was watching on YouTube and like extreme couponing, like you said, and things like that. So I was under the impression that in order to be a couponer, and because I used to work at Harris Teeter, and Harris Teeter does like the super doubles and the triple doubles. And so I saw what it looked like for people to come to my register and have a crap ton of stuff and then walk away and I owe them $1. I'm like, Like, what did you just do? But they were using like the paper coupons. So I would be, I would like me and my husband, we would wake up early on a Sunday, go to Dollar General or Dollar Tree, whichever one, and sit in line because there would be a line of people before the store opened to get like one newspaper each, come home, clip them all out. And then I would be so overwhelmed because I'm like, okay, now I have all of these coupons that are in the newspaper. What in the world am I supposed to do? What do I even need? And honestly, I went about it like, okay, I have this coupon, so this means I need to buy this item, instead of, like you said, planning out what I need and then getting my coupon. So like, based off like the things like the super double and stuff, are you still able to do that with digital coupons?
Yes. So the coupon golden rule is one store coupon and one manufacturer coupon per item. I've only gone to Harris Teeter once because they don't have it in Florida. And when I lived in Baltimore, they didn't. And now they have it, which is so crazy. In a lot of states now, they don't double anymore. So I know Harris Teeter and Kroger, they still do like some super doubles sometimes, but it's really the exception and not the rule. But yes, you can stack manufacturer coupons with store discounts.
Okay. So tell me the difference between what is a manufacturer's coupon and a store coupon. Because listen, we are the beginning of the beginning. We are beginners here trying to figure it out.
So a manufacturer coupon comes from the creator of the product. And I'm grabbing my coupons. I left my coupon bag downstairs, which was bad, but I have all inserts up here. So the manufacturer coupon is the coupon that comes from the creator of the product. So the Ken's salad dressing people, they made this coupon. It comes from that. The Crest coupons come from P&G. The Colgate coupons come from the Colgate Palmolive company, so on and so forth. So a manufacturer coupon comes from the person that created the product.
Okay.
A store coupon comes from the store. So this is a Walgreens store coupon that works for Pampers and Loves. But Pampers is a P&G product. So if you have a $5 P&G coupon and you have a $5 Walgreens coupon, you can use both because one's from the manufacturer, one is from Walgreens.
And that's how people typically get stuff for free.
The way that you get stuff for free is you stack them all together. So it's on sale. So maybe this is regular price, $6.99. It's on sale for $3.99. Then you use a store coupon, use a manufacturer coupon, and you earn back rewards from the store. So it could be free or even a moneymaker. Now, when I say I haven't paid for toothpaste, I'll pay $3.99 at the register, but Walgreens will give me $5 back. So it's a moneymaker.
Yeah.
Then I take that $5 from Walgreens and I go and buy something that we need. So I'll go buy cereal, or I'll buy something to drink, or I'll buy freaking toilet paper. Yeah. So you went in, you paid $3.99, you left with 2 tubes of toothpaste and 2 packs of toilet paper. The toothpaste was free and that cost me $5.
Okay. I'm like looking at, I'm just looking at you and I'm like, this is her zone. And here I am trying to piece together. I'm like, okay. I'm trying to visualize myself in Harris Teeter being the cashier and like going through the transactions. I'm like, okay. Yeah, they did do that. They did have a Harris Teeter coupon and then a Crest coupon. And that's how in the world I was able, like I had to give them back $1. And then people got so good at it. Like my managers would come over, they're like, listen, Tiana, when it has a negative number, they need to buy like a Kit Kat or something. Like they need to spend at least 25 cents. So,
but the thing is, for not everything has both coupons. Some coupons will only have store coupons, but some items will only have store coupons, and some items will only have manufacturer coupons. So they're not always available, and they're not always available in every type. So every P&G coupon isn't available digitally. Okay. And every digital coupon isn't available on paper or printable. So it's just decide what you need. And then there's something called the coupon database where you could type in Crest and all the Crest coupons that are available will pop up. And then you can decide if you're going to use a digital or an insert. Or maybe you want Dow body wash, but there's no Dow body wash coupons available right now. So you can either do the deal or you can wait until more coupons are available. So that's kind of the catch-22. Everything that you want, like, and need, it's not always on sale, and there's not always a coupon for it.
Okay. I'm like, this is a lot. This is a lot, but it's so good. So how in the world, because like you may have some digital and you may have some paper, like cutout coupons. Mm-hmm. How in the world do you stay organized with all of this so it does not feel so overwhelming? Like, you're going into the store and you know your exact game plan. You know, this is what I need. Like, I'm coming in to do the Colgate coupon play where it's going to give me money back, and then I'm going to turn around and do all this. How in the world do you stay organized? Is this something that you like have in your notes? Do you have like a coupon book? How in the world do you do it?
I know I should have brought my coupon bag up here, but the hard work starts at home. So the overwhelm is cut significantly because I sit at home and I decide, this is what I'm getting at CVS. This is what I'm getting at Walgreens. Then I have what you call a breakdown, which is when I decide I'm doing Colgate, I'm doing the toilet paper, and I'm buying the bacon at Walgreens. It's all broken down. I already know what coupons I'm going to use. When I get to the store, the only overwhelming part is making sure that all of my coupons come off like they're supposed to at the register. Yes. I'm not overwhelmed with shopping because I know I need 2 toilet papers, 2 toothpaste, 2 packs of bacon. That's the easiest part.
Yeah.
I'm not stressed about any of that. I'm not stressed about the coupons or nothing. I'm only stressed at the register, making sure that if I have a $2 coupon, it comes off, that all my paper coupons scan, and that the store gives me back whatever rewards they owe me. So the overwhelm is cut by being prepared. Once you're prepared, when you walk into the store, you're an Amazon order picker. 2 of these, 3 of these, 1 of these, and that's it. Yeah. Your math is already done. So making sure that if it's $3.99 in the ad, it rung up $3.99. That's the only thing that stresses me out. I feel no overwhelm. My clients don't feel overwhelmed until we get to the register. Now, when the register doesn't act in your favor, that's out of our control. Yeah. But everything that I can control, I'm not overwhelmed because I have a game plan.
I love that. And I love how you said kind of be in the mindset of you are an Amazon store picker, because I talk to my clients about like, different ways to create additional streams of income. So we talk about like Instacart. So that, like right there, I feel like that would resonate with all of my people, because we talk about how Instacart, could be like a moneymaker. So if they are skilled with, okay, this is how I pick out other people's items, then it makes it easier to actually rationalize, okay, this is how I need to shop for myself as well, to make sure that I am getting my deals, but also I'm not overwhelming myself by the process. Yes. So I love that. My next question for you is, what are the best places to shop? I know I heard you talk a little bit about CVS, Walgreens, and I've been there like in some like different coupon groups from like years ago, and I hear them talk about those 2 as well. So I guess what is your opinion on the best stores to shop at?
I'll give you my top 5. Okay. Personally, this is like for me personally, because we always shop from a purpose of buy what you need. I got the shirt on today, so it's always buy what you need. But when it comes to couponing specifically, I love couponing at BJ's. I don't do Costco. I don't do Sam's Club. I do BJ's. Like, I got a BJ's receipt right here where my total went from $52 for 4 items to $38. Because I had like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10 in coupons. Okay. So BJ's for groceries and household items, you always have to do your math, but BJ's is good. I will say Target. Oh my God.
Really? Don't say that now, because I already love Target.
My daughter's father, when she was a baby, he used to work at Target. And I used to legally steal from Target simply because I used to get the 10% team member discount because we lived in the same house.
Yes.
5% off my Red card. So that's 15%. Yeah. I was using Target store coupons, manufacturer coupons, and getting gift cards back. I was 60%. So if the cart was worth $100, I was only paying $40. Like, Oh, I love Target. So the Target app, get the Target app, the Target Circle, get the Target Red Card. You can save a lot at Target. Then I would say your local grocery store. And I'm saying your local grocery store because every state is different. So like here it's Publix, but when I was in Baltimore, I would use Wise. We did go to Harris Teeter a few times, Food Lion, Giant. So whatever your local grocery store is, most of them will do like BOGOs, buy one, get one free. So you have to learn what your local store is and see their sales cycles. And then the top two are Walgreens and CVS. So those would be my top 5 that I would say if you're getting into couponing. CVS is Bay. I literally call CVS Bay. It's my favorite store to shop at. Yeah. It's the store where I've been able to pay $0.00 at the register for vitamins, for medicine, for oral care, for personal care, hair care, like with all coupons, the total $0. So those will be my top 5 stores.
I love it. And for people that are listening on like Apple Podcasts and like just listening, like behind Krystal, it's not even like, I feel like when people think about couponing, you might think, oh, I have to buy the generic stuff. I always have to buy the great value. No, Krystal has the Colgate, the Crest,
name brand, everything
like
over
everything, here. Even the feminine products, like it's the name brand. Like you don't even have to cheat yourself. Like if these are the items that you love, you know, like just find the game plan for you, like whether that is you're just going to do the digital or you're going to take time to actually print it out and or like, you know, grab the sales papers and things like that. So I love it, girl. You got me at Target. You had me at Target. And so let's talk about Target for just a second. So I know that Target has the little app. Mm-hmm. And then so I have the app, and then, you know, you go to the register, you put in your phone number. And I just noticed, because I went to the store one day, actually with one of my friends, and she's like, oh, my purchase was free because I had points, like I had money on my Target app. So what is that? So is it just like with you putting in your phone number, you get reward points and they accumulate? And
so yes, you earn cash back on each purchase. So you want to download the app and you want to go to the Target Circle. In the Target Circle, they have promotions. Sometimes it'll say like, if you make 3 purchases of $50, you'll get $10 in Target rewards points.
Yeah.
Also, they give you cash back on every purchase with the Target Circle. If you have the Target Red Card credit card, they give you cash back on that one as well, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Target Red Card, like I said, you get 5% off. But in the Target app, in the Circle, there's coupons as well. So you can clip 5%, 10%, 20% off of certain items. They also have the gift card promotions in there. And some of them you have to add to your Target account. So before you go in, search through the Target Circle. When you're in the store, if you pick up something to buy, you can scan the barcode. And if there's a coupon, it will pop up and you just click it to your account. And that's for any store. That's not just Target.
Yeah.
All the stores that I named, if they have an app with coupons, you can scan the barcode of the item. And if there's a coupon for it, you can add the coupon to your account.
I love it. Ladies, listen, we always talk about Target. Like we love Target. So be strategic when you go to Target. You can have fun. And you can also save some money. One of my people from the Paycheck to Pocket Club, she said, oh snap, I didn't even know that. See, listen, we're about to be saving some money. We're about to be saving some money at Target. And I just love it for the girls. Love it. So you said like for local grocery stores that we can, you know, sometimes they do the buy one, get one. And so I see people even use coupons on those. So walk us through that a little bit. So I know that you can do the buy one, get one, but you still can use a coupon on the one that you're actually buying. So then both of them end up being free, or like maybe 50 cents for both.
So I would say read your store policy because each grocery store is different. So I'll use Publix, for example. Publix, you can use a coupon on a free item as well. So let me just break it down for you. One, I'll say BOGO is not always better. So make sure you do your math.
Yeah.
Because if the product is $2 at Walmart and it's buy one, get one free for $6.99 at Publix, it's $3.49. It don't make sense to do that. But if it's buy one, get one free for $6.99, and you can use a $2 coupon on each item. So it went from $6.99 to $2.99 because you got $4 in coupons. Yeah. So at Publix, you can use a coupon on a free item. So $2 on this one and then $2 on the free one will bring the net cost down to $2.99 for both, making them like $1.49 each. So read your policy. Like at Walgreens, you cannot use a coupon on a free item.
Okay.
At Target, you can't use a coupon on a free item. At CVS, at Walmart, at Publix, you can use a coupon on a free item. But you just, at every store, you can't. So you got to read the policies. And like at CVS, if the coupon's $5 and the product's $4.99, they just reduce your coupon down. Whereas at Walgreens, the coupon will beep and you can't use it if the coupon is more than the item.
Oh, okay. Listen, by this time, by just listening from this podcast, you all need to have like a little game plan. Maybe you might not have the whole sauce, but you have enough to start saving you some money.
For the month of May, I'm hosting a coupon boot camp, but my program is the Money Saving Academy.
Yes. So, and I know a lot of your clients just save a lot of money a month just by couponing. So people always come to me, Tiana, what are some ways that I can save money? I have a tight budget. What are some ways that I can save money? So for my math people, for my people that are listening and they're still like not convinced that this is a way that they can save money, on average, like ideally, how much does like one of your clients or save a month just by couponing? Like how can they free up some money, you know?
Yeah. So honestly, it's not just by couponing. It's a holistic approach to reallocating your fund. So that's why we're the Money Saving Academy and not the Coupon Academy, because couponing is not the only way to save money. Because like I said, not everything has a coupon. It's the strategic shopping that's going to save you money. Yeah. And I'll tell you this, the secret to saving money is deciding and taking massive action. So you decide how much you want to save. The massive action includes couponing, but it also includes meal planning. It also includes strategically shopping. And it also includes you looking at your budget to say, there's 2 people in my house and we're spending $700 a month on groceries. I only want to spend $400. So I tell my clients, then you set your budget at $400 and you force yourself to stay under it. So instantly you've saved $300, because if every month you spent $700, but this month you're spending $400, you take that $300 and you put it wherever you want. Yeah. So on average, my clients save between $300 to $500 per month, and they're able to go on vacation. They're able to pay off debt. They're able to just stop being paycheck to paycheck. Whatever they want to do with that money, I tell them, I don't care what you do with your money. I care that you have a plan for your money. I care that you're intentional with your money. And if you want to go to Starbucks every day, that's fine. But let's not go to Starbucks every day and, have a negative bank account. Or let's not go to Starbucks every day if you really want to go on vacation. It's about your priorities. So maybe it's Starbucks once a week, your K-cups for the rest of the week. And that $35, $40 you spend at Starbucks is your vacation fund. Yeah. So at the end of the month, you're putting $200 towards your vacation. So when you shift your mindset in that way to like more so intentional, being more intentional and strategically shopping, you'll find a lot of money that you've been wasting.
Yes, it is. Oh, I love that. And I tell people that all the time. Like sometimes it's not all the time is it that we're just not making enough. Sometimes we just really have to learn how to steward over what we already have. And I have like fallen victim to that a lot too. Like I shared on social media, like how my birthday was in April. So sis, wild out. Like I did too much, but listen, I can call myself out and I understand that that's what I did. I did entirely too much. I had to go back to the drawing board, look at what I was spending my money on and assess it to my goals. Like, okay, if your goal is to hit $10,000 saved this month, it's not realistic to think that you need to go out every single Friday and Saturday, go to these nice restaurants, go to the bar, and you're spending all of this money. Like, how can I dial it back? And maybe it might look like having a nice meal at home. On Fridays, typically that's me and my husband's date night. So we've just been trying to revamp, well, what does date night actually look like? Because it doesn't always have to look like eating out, because that's what we were used to. But now we're being more mindful. Maybe date night is, we've been going to like the this might be like, he may listen to this and like, stop telling people my business, but we may go like to the little like dollar store or something and pick up like all of our favorite snacks. Maybe spend like $10, like just picking up our favorite snacks, come back home and we'll watch TV together. And to me, that just warms my heart. And like you said, so that extra $60 that we would have spent going out to eat, now I can put that towards savings. Now I can put that towards debt. So it's being strategic. It's making the decision. And it doesn't have to be a negative thing, like you just have to sacrifice, or you have to choose which one means the most. Is it like splurging, or is it at the end of the year, I'm so proud of myself because I hit this specific goal?
Absolutely. Yeah, all of our date nights are pretty much at home. We do not really go out. My husband prefers to cook, and I love crabs, so I'll splurge every once in a while and go to like the crab places. But like for Mother's Day, I was like, I want crabs. So we went to Publix, and I think we spent maybe $85 at Publix, but we got wine, we got tequila, we got margarita mix, we got crabs, we bought steak to put on the grill. And I was like, we could have went to a crab place for Mother's Day, and we probably would have spent like $150 with drinks, my daughter, or we would have spent $150. But instead, we spent half of that. We get to sit at home, and I got food for 2 days, and we got liquor that's going to last us for at least 2 weeks. So it's like, why would I go and spend $25, $30 on drinks when we bought the bottle for $30? I was like, upgrade, baby, get the big bottle. Okay. And we that, right? We probably drank too much of it, but it's like, that was a better use of our money.
Yes.
And we watched a movie with my daughter. We watched The Killer and the Bee. It was Mother's Day, but I let her pick the movie. But like, we watched a movie together, so that was a much better use of our money and our time.
I love it. And like, sometimes the turn up is better at home. The turn up is better at home. People ask me, how does it feel being young and married? Listen, the turn up is better at home. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. I love it. Sure. I love it. So we can switch gears. So I wanted to dive in a little bit about the business side of things, because some people, like, I talk to people all the time and they're like, well, Tiana, I'm not gifted in anything and no one like would listen to me. So I just love like your business, because I don't know if everyone would think of, okay, I'm great at budgeting and I can turn this small piece of me and make it into a business. Like you said, I've been doing this since I was 18. I think you said 18. I don't know what it is to go to the grocery store and pay full price. So how in the world, or what clicked in you to say, wait, this is a business? Like everyone doesn't know this. I can profit off this. Not only can I profit off this, but this is the one thing that I can use to help me leave my job. So walk us through that, because I'm taking notes for myself too.
Okay. So I'm going to give you the short, less than 5 minutes version. So I always knew my whole life that I would have my own business. I was always a hustler. I started off selling fans in the street, notebook paper. We would color on it and I sold them in the street. Then I had a snowball stand when I was 12. It was so bad that I told my mother and my aunt they could not buy food for the summer because I needed their freezer to sell frozen cups and snowballs. Yeah. Me and my sister were making like $20 to $25 a day when I was 12 years old, slinging snowballs to neighborhoods. I had cousins on riding bikes to the next neighborhoods with backpacks of like the frozen backpacks. Like, your girl was a whole like whatever. Then I got a job at 14. But I've always knew my whole life I would have my own business. I didn't know what it was. Yeah. I tried the online marketing crap, and I started in 2015. I just had my daughter. She was about almost a year. I started selling a coupon class. It was a rinky-dink like PowerPoint. The reason why I did that is because I would post my hauls on Facebook. Everyone would say, teach me, teach me, teach me. So I came up with this PowerPoint, and it was $20. And I sold about 5 of them. And I got so discouraged. I was not in the right mindset. So I didn't do any other like Krystal only side hustles. Yeah. In 2016, I got a job as a sales recruiter. So I became a recruiter, and I did that honestly until I started my business. But in 2018, I was burnt out. I was overworked. And I was like, I want to leave this job by the time I'm 30. At that point, I was 28, just had turned 28. I started the business in 2017, actually. So I was 27. And I started Sharp Prospect Consulting, where I was hiring nurses because my day job was in timeshare. I was like, let me recruit and hire nurses because I can make thousands of dollars. Yeah. So I hired a couple people. I made a few $1,000s, but I did not love it. So in 2018, I was like, screw this. I closed down that Instagram. I stopped that business and I took a week off of social media. And I had a come to Jesus talk with myself. And I was like, Lord, if money was no option, what would I do? Yeah. Couponing. I don't know if your podcast is explicit, but how in the HE double hockey sticks am I going to make money couponing? I did it in 2015 and it didn't work. So I did not know what to do at that point. But me and my daughter were going to Publix, we were going to Walgreens, we were going to CVS. I always couponed off and on for years. So we go to the store. I have an iPhone 6 and I'm in the store and I'm like, F it. I'm going to just record and I'm going to post it on YouTube. Yeah. I said, because I see all these YouTubers posting, but everyone's telling you to like buy all the things, do all the stuff. Like, let me teach people in a better way. So I started the YouTube channel August 18th, 2018. I told my sister, I said, I just want to get 1,000 subscribers in a year. Girl, I was monetized by November. I did a giveaway in January. By the time it was like a 1,000 or 1,000 subscriber giveaway, not even, I'm lying. It was a 2,000 or 3,000 subscriber giveaway. By the end of that month, I had like almost 5,000 subscribers by my birthday, which was February 15th. And I had just started in August. Yeah. I was blown away. January 2019, I got my first YouTube check. It was $342. The YouTube money was so much better back then, because that's another story for another day. I got that first check for $342. I was like, oh, they should not have given me money for doing something that I love and running my mouth. Yeah. At this point, I still wasn't thinking of myself as a coach. At this point, I'm like, your girl gonna be like a little baby influencer. People reaching out to me, they want me to do little brand deals. But people started asking a lot of questions. And with my 9 to 5, I did not have the capacity to answer their questions in a timely manner. It would always be like 2 or 3 weeks later. And I was like, well, this isn't really helping them. So I started a $5 membership on Patreon. And I said, you pay me $5 and I'll answer your questions every day. Yeah. Told my 9 to 5, like, I'm not doing nothing extra. Once I leave this office, y'all can suck it. I'm not doing nothing else. Like at this point, I was burnt out. I was top recruiter for like 3 years. I was dealing with some health issues and they didn't care. Yeah. So I started this $5 membership, but it wasn't a lot. I went to a conference in June. I took my first ever 2-week vacation and it was Creative at Heart, round 9. I will never forget. And I was just sitting there struggling because I'm like, I need to leave this job. Before that, in April, I had an epiphany at another conference where it was like, I need to leave this job. So I joined a mastermind. We were doing some work and she was like, set a day to leave. And it was like September, then it was October. I never put it down. But what I did do is I started saving money because I knew I wanted to leave. I started packing my stuff because I knew I was going to leave. Yeah. And long story short, because it's already been 4 minutes, August 19th, 2019 was my 1-year YouTube anniversary. I hit 1 million views on YouTube. I had about 19,000 subscribers at that point. My YouTube checks were almost $2,000 every single month. Yeah. And they fired me. And I was like, yes, they fired me. And I looked at this old white VP in her face. And I said, thank you. Because now I can be great. Yeah. And I walked out of there and I called my mother and she started praising the Lord when I told her I got fired. So many people that I worked with at that company, because everybody knew I had the YouTube channel. I would take stuff to work and sell it out of a bag because people didn't want a coupon. They wanted to buy stuff. So I would sell my stockpile to them at work. That day I had sold my stockpile. I had extra bags in the office because look at God. My stuff was already packed under my desk, but I used those bags that I bought the stuff to sell in, packed my desk, I left. So many people reached out to me in the next couple of weeks and they're like, we're going to miss you, but you're going to do great. I got over 10,000 views on my video that I got fired and people were telling me congratulations. So it was the best thing that happened to me because I was worried about taking care of my daughter and paying my bills, and none of that matters because I get to wake up every day and do what I love. So what I did was I took just YouTube and I started a course. I hired a coach in November 2019 and she helped me take my membership. I had started charging maybe $15. I went from $5 a month to $15 a month. I started charging in 2019. I started yearly options and I really turned myself into a coach. I decided that I was going to be a coach. Yeah. And after working with my coach, I had like a $2,500 Black Friday. And I was like, what? People will pay me to teach them how to save money. Yeah. Oh yeah, they shouldn't have did that. So that is the long story in 5 minutes of how I got here. And then now it's just been every year I work with my coach, I have doubled my money. Yeah. I officially have a multiple 6-figure business. So in the past 3 years, I've made over 6 figures teaching people. Some of that comes from influencing because I have had some really nice, really 5-figure sponsorships, but I have a 6-figure business teaching people how to be intentional with their money. Yeah. So I don't necessarily make money like that I can live on. I make maybe $100 a month from couponing, but I actually make the money by teaching others.
Yeah. I love that, Krystal. And it's so beautiful to listen to this story because I like unofficially met Krystal in
February.
No, even before then, when we were in the e-brand club together.
And I don't remember you in the
I know because I was so quiet, Krystal. I did not speak because I stumbled into entrepreneurship. Like this was not something that I looked for. And I found Aaron on Demand on YouTube when I started my YouTube, channel. And so she was teaching, people to do what she was doing. So I joined it and then you were there. And so I remember her doing audits and everything. Yep. Yes. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I don't even think you didn't quit your job yet. I believe this was in 2018 or the beginning of 2019 when all this was happening. Cause I believe you were still working. So it's so beautiful to see you now. And I'm so happy that our paths actually cross when I'm more secure and, confident in what I do. So then we met in person in February of 2022 at a conference. And it's been really amazing just to see wow, from, you said, 0 subscribers to now, out of all your platforms together, you have over 50,000 people. So with your TikTok, your Instagram, your YouTube, it's amazing.
We might be close to 100 because I have 45 on TikTok and I have 32 on Insta. 32 on what is it called? On YouTube. So what is that? 78?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we might be close to 85 with Instagram, which is crazy to think about.
Yes. And I just love the story and I just hope that someone listening feels encouraged because you talked about, okay, but I had my daughter. Mm-hmm. Okay, but I had this job and I just couldn't shake the feeling of, but I know there's something else inside of me. There's something else that's brewing inside of me and I can't actually get to it, but I know for sure that this job is just not fulfilling that. And so you were already on the line, either I'm about to bet on myself or I'm going to get fired. So it ended up happening where the job fired you, but so many people can look at that as a setback and start to feel discouraged. But you're no, I'm actually going to take this. I'm going to use the time that I was putting my 40 hours I was putting into my job. These are my 40 hours that I'm going to put into myself. And that is just so rewarding, to be able to fund your own dream. So I just love that. And thank you for sharing. And it could be something as, it could be something that you're overlooking. Yes. People might overlook something because I'm just good at it.
Yep.
but it could be that very same thing that will change your life, or that very same thing that can take you from feeling like you're living to paycheck to paycheck to now you have an additional $500 in your pocket a month. So maybe you don't want to quit your job, but you need different ways to create additional streams of income. And it could be something that you're overlooking. So please dive deeper and look at the things that are around you. What are some ways that you can make money? There's so many ways. Krystal makes money by teaching people how to save money. Coupon it. Like, come on. There's so many ways. And I just love that. So
I want to say,
go ahead.
One thing I tell my business clients, because I've helped over 20 women actually start their businesses from scratch. I always tell them, what does your family and friends come to you for? Also, what are the things that come easy to you? Me and my biz bestie were talking the other day about this. And we said, whenever you say all you have to do is, that's something that you could sell to someone. That's something that someone would pay you to learn, because I'm an expert at this, but there's certain things where I'm like, my sister is doing all my slides. She's my graphic designer. I do not make my own graphics. That is not my wheelhouse. I'm paying her to do it. Yeah. Right. I'm paying my VA to do some admin stuff. I can do it, but it's not the best use of my money. If you have a lot of administrative skills, be a virtual assistant, help people with their emails. But literally, if you ever say all you have to do is this and this and this, you can sell that. If your friends and family always ask you to organize the party or make the cakes or do this or drive here, all of that can be turned into a business on your own terms. Because like you said, the Instacart and stuff is great if you want to do a little side hustle. Yeah. But if you want to create a business, you want to do that stuff on your own terms. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it. I love it. This episode has been so good. So before I let you go, I do want to get into the money round. Actually, hold on. Let me just make sure that no one had any questions in the Paycheck to Profit Club. Child, they are loving you. They're like, oh my gosh, Krystal is amazing. This is her zone of genius. I love it. I'm glad that you guys love the episode. So you guys that are listening, I have the Paycheck to Pocket Club. And so I like to stream there. And so they see the behind the scenes and everything like that. So let's get into the money round. So I just have a brief, some like 3 questions that I just like to ask so that we can get to know you a little bit more. So my first question is, what's a book that you've read in the past that has completely shifted your perspective on money or business?
Ooh, there's 2 of them. They have definitely changed my life. Profit First. And that's by Mike Michalowicz. And I have developed my own personal version of Profit First, which is, oh my God, that book is amazing. If you have a business, I feel like everyone should read it just to understand it. And then We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Rodgers. Both of them. Like, any woman should read We Should All Be Millionaires, because it's not just about business. It's about the mindset of your money and your worth. Those 2 for sure.
Love it. I'm in a group, the Morning Meetup, and we read both of those books this year. And so I second that. They are both amazing. Especially like you said, We Should All Be Millionaires. I loved hearing that book because I listened to the Audible. So I love that. So my next question is, majority of my audience is like the go-to person in their family. So we're a lot of first generation college graduates, business owners. We're like leading and paving the way. So in our our friend group, in our families. So I'm curious, what are some ways that you refuel yourself so that you're not always pouring from an empty cup? Because you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a business owner, you're a coach. So what are some things that you do to just make Krystal happy?
So I have monthly spa days. So I have massages and facials. And on the months that I don't get my massages and facials, I just discovered this thing called Resort Pass, where you can I'm in Central Florida, so it's resorts everywhere, but it's nationwide. You can buy a hotel room for the day. So 9 to 5, and you can enjoy all the amenities. So whenever I don't do a massage and facial, I just go there for a whole day. I enjoy reading. I love, this is so specific, David's Ranch sunflower seeds. I eat them almost every day. That is my chill snack.
Yeah.
And I just, watch TV and veg out, take a nap.
Yeah.
One thing that I'm doing this year that I've never really done before is taking walks. That makes me happy because I'm also trying to lose this weight, but taking walks makes me so happy. But I have to put that time like on my calendar. Like I schedule it in, but the massage and facial, I'm like, yeah, I'm going. And if I don't go every month, because like this month we're traveling a lot. So I'm like, I'll just do resort pass once. But yeah.
That's love that. And I do my facials. So I love that. I do my massages. Have you ever tried grounding? I saw someone talk about it on Instagram. So that's like when they walk around like basically, barefoot. I've been trying that.
It's
like
hot
in my house. Okay.
I would say in the house, yes.
No, not in my house, but I mean like in my yard at my house. So like
the ground is so daggone hot here.
Yeah.
Like I would have to do it at night, but it's not something I have done tapping though, which I like that. I recently also started like meditating, which I've never done before either.
Oh, I love that. Someone just asked, what book did you say? And she said, Profit First and We Should All Be Millionaires. So my last question for you is, what would you say to someone that may be listening that feels like giving up because life just isn't going how they want it to just yet? So maybe they're trying to start the business. They're listening. They're like, listen, you guys, I'm doing everything that you're saying. Maybe they're in the same boat that you were in 2015. They're 2015 Krystal, when they're trying to make this couponing thing work, but they only sold 5 tickets. What would you say to 2015 Krystal?
You have to start before you're ready and take the next best step. So what Krystal now knows is that it wasn't meant to go perfect then, because I did not have the mental capacity to handle it. What I needed to become that sales recruiter, I needed to go through all the things that I went through, because all of those skills that I learned from 2016 until 2019 when I got fired, I used all of that to make sales today. Yeah. Like that Krystal wasn't ready for this. So I would say take the next best step. And then one thing that can be controversial, but I live by it, get you a coach, a mentor. And forgive me, it's not always inside the church. So don't hate me for that. But you need a coach and you need a mentor, someone who is in the place where you want to be. So there's no such thing as a coupon coach. Like I coined that. So I got an online business coach that was a millionaire. Yeah. And it was a struggle because my mindset wasn't where it needed to be. But now I think like my millionaire coach. So I know that I'm on the right path to scale, but work with someone who's where you want to go. Yeah. And they can help get you there. So yeah, I would say those couple of things.
Yeah, I love that. And they know I don't even want to beat a dead horse, because I talk about getting a coach all the time, not struggling, not staying quiet. There are people here that are skilled and ready to help you. So please, please, please get some help. And let me just say that when it comes to sales, Krystal knows what she's talking about, because he did a little mastermind together for a few minutes in February. And I was like, Krystal, what? Like, I couldn't even wrap my brain around like the sales model that you have. And it was just amazing. So love it. So like you said, everything is just a part of your journey. So even when you were in that sales recruiting role and you're like, well, what is this? Those are the same, things that help you build your business today. So I love that. So any closing remarks that you have? So just how can we find you? What are some things that you have coming up? I know you said, the month of May, we have the boot camp. Just let us know, where can we find you? How can we work with you? All of the things.
Yeah. So I also have a podcast. It's called Couponing with Krys The Maximizer. You can find me over there. And then my website, krysthemaximizer.com, is the most updated place to see what I have available For the month of May 2022, I do have a coupon bootcamp where I'm breaking down couponing for the entire month, and you get replay access until May 31st. It's kind of like try me out as your coach. The Money Saving Academy will be reopening soon. I do have a wait list available, but you can go to my website and fill out a work with me inquiry, and I can add you to the wait list for that. And then on social media, you can find me at Krys The Maximizer. I am most active on TikTok, but you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and I have a Facebook page, and it's all Krys The Maximizer. And if you want to work with me, you can email me hello@krysthemaximizer.com, or like I said, go to the website, click work with me, and we can do a call to figure out, like, do you need one-on-one or do you need to go in the Money Saving Academy?
Yes, you guys, and I will have all the links in the show notes. So definitely check out the show notes. So if she said something here, just look below and you can just click the link there to make sure that you are not missing anything, that you are being strategic with your shopping. So make sure that you join the wait list or get in on the boot camp. And check out the podcast as well. I listen to the podcast, and I watch your YouTube videos. So love it. And she goes live like so many times on TikTok. So just follow her on TikTok too. Just follow her everywhere.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for joining us. And we will check you guys on the next episode. Bye.